Shalom, bruchim habaim. Welcome to this video. Most students learn very early the expression yesh. Yesh lo, he has. Yes, that is normal everyday language. But very soon you come to situations where yesh is not the most appropriate expression. So in this video, I will show you 4 alternatives to yesh, and they will immediately elevate your Hebrew and also your understanding when people talk about certain situations. So grab a coffee, lean back, and we will jump right into it. So this is the one I mentioned before, yesh. I assume that everybody knows it. So there is, that's what it means. And if we now add attached pronouns, what? Attached pronouns? Yeah, these guys here. Li, lecha, lach. So together, yesh and those, they express in English to have. Have, has in the present tense. So if we want to say he has a foreign passport, we say יש לו דרכון זר. יש לו. He has. Okay. Now, so if we now want to analyze it, then we would say it is in the category of existence. The use is everyday situations and the tone is neutral. There's nothing attached to it. Now, if we want to say he holds a foreign passport, then we say הוא מחזיק בדרכון זר. So here the category is a non-physical holding. Stay with me, we come to this in a second. And when do we use it? Well, it's about possession, and the tone is more formal and slightly bureaucratic. And by the way, מחזיק comes from the infinitive להחזיק. Okay, now, to have and to hold, when you compare English to Hebrew, in English you have more flexibility. It's not so boxed in, let's say, because when you look at Hebrew, there it depends on the category, which verb you're going to use for that. Let me show you. So the first category is existence. That's what we have seen. Then there is non-physical holding, physical holding, legal ownership and status, and official possession. We will now go through all of those. So existence, this is what we have seen. That was yesh. For example here, he has a foreign passport. Yesh lo דרכון זר. And this is why we said the category is existence. That was before I taught you all the categories. Now the non-physical holding is להחזיק ב. He holds a foreign passport. הוא מחזיק בדרכון זר. However, you could also hold an opinion. So you use the same verb and you say, הוא מחזיק בדעה הזאת. But it is the same verb. מחזיק ב. Category, non-physical. Use, metaphorical. And the tone implies firmness or ideological commitment. Now, before we move on to the physical holding, let me mention that this sentence here, he holds a foreign passport, came up in one of the last weekly lessons. And this is now my moment to talk for a moment about the weekly lessons. So what are the weekly lessons? Every Thursday, I send you a real Israeli story with video and audio. adapted to 3 different levels. You get vocabulary, verb exercises, comprehension questions, and the full answer keys. With this, I help you stay consistent with Hebrew. And this is how you build long-term fluency. You watch, you listen, you read, you practice, and your Hebrew grows. So stop this video for a second, head to my website, click on weekly lessons, and there you can download a sample lesson before you decide. Okay, back to the video. Now the physical holding. So if we say he holds the foreign passport in his hands, then it is הוא מחזיק את הדרכון הזר בידיים. So he's now physically having that document in his hand. And here we have, of course, physical holding. The use is physical possession. And the tone is everyday situation. When you now look at the overview, physical holding, להחזיק את. So basically we are using the same verb, להחזיק, in physical and in non-physical holding. We only change the preposition. So when you have it physically, it is at, direct object. Now we move on to the legal ownership status. He is a foreign passport holder. The literal translation would have been, he is an owner of a foreign passport. This is how you say it in Hebrew, but it's extremely awkward in English. So here we put it into correct English. And then in Hebrew, you have hu ba'al darkon zar. This is legal ownership status. The use is non-conversational, and the tone is legal, bureaucratic, news context, or maybe border control. This is how they talk. Okay, so this is legal ownership status. You use the noun. It's not a verb. It's a noun. Owner, ba'al. Okay, and with this we come to the next category here, official possession. So official possession, that is used when you have a sentence like drugs were found in his possession. So you have ברשותו, רשות שלו, ברשותו נמצאו סמים. סמים are drugs. This is where you have official possession. It is, the use is in administrative or legal context, and the tone is very official. So here you have רשות. רשות, ברשות, and ברשות שלו, ברשותו. Okay? So, summary. Here you have the categories again. The first 3 are what you really need for everyday life, so to speak. Yesh, yeah, existence. Yesh, yeshlo, that's colloquial, you can say that. Now, when you want to elevate it a bit, you use להחזיק. Non-physical comes with be, and physical comes with et. Okay, cuties. I hope this elevated your Hebrew. What you need to improve in Hebrew is exposure, and you need structured exposure. It does not help you watch TV series, movies that you don't understand and where you get more frustrated. So this is why we created the weekly lessons. Those who want to know more and who want to really dive into Hebrew verbs, of course, there is always our big verb course where you get everything about Hebrew verbs and you will never have to memorize because you simply understand how it works. Go to the website, check it out, and I hope I see you in the next lesson. Neshikot, shalom.